So, Kaytlin Bailey, you say you want to be emotionally available to performers who might be afraid of getting naked on stage?
Yeah, it's just a really vulnerable show, both like physical and emotional exhibitionism, and you're just out there totally exposed in a lot of different ways. And so the last time I did the show, I know that it can be an emotionally overwhelming experience both before and after the show. So I wanted to be backstage and available to comics that, wanted attention or whatever they need.
Wouldn't most of the performers on this kind of a show, though, already have made that decision?
Yeah, but it's an adrenaline moment. Yeah, that's it. So I just didn't want to be overwhelmed with, hosting and all of the moving parts that go with being a really focused host. As the organizer and the producer of the show. So these comics have put their trust in me to put a good show together, which I've worked really hard to do. And I want the host to be able to focus exclusively on making the show great for the audience and all of the tasks and like the focus that comes with that. I want to be backstage and available for the comics.
Now, one of the things about this kind of a naked comedy show that seems on the surface most different to me than other naked comedy shows is that it asks the audience also to disrobe.
Sure. We're giving the audience the option of getting naked, and it's really just about inviting people in to be a part of, to making it an us instead of a group of naked people on stage and a group of clothed people judging them from the audience. I think it creates a more welcoming environment if more people get undressed and join the fun.
Now, how did that experience turn out the last time you guys did the show?
Oh, it was wonderful. About 30% of the audience ended up getting undressed, and it was a really fun party atmosphere.
How does it change the flavor of the actual stand-up performances on stage?
Sure. Mike Lawrence told me that doing naked comedy in Boston with Andy O'Feish, who's been running the naked comedy show there for I know it's been more than 5 years. I don't want to quote exactly how many years he's been doing it. That it helps him be more honest on stage. I think there's something that happens when you take off all your clothes and you present yourself to the audience with totally naked, that forces you into a different mindset. It's along the same lines as the See You in Hell or The Dark Show. You're just adding a different element to the comedian's performance and sort of seeing what happens next.
How have you found it changes your own performance on stage?
My own experience here, I had a really good set on my first show here with Abigailia, and I had a lot of fun when I did the naked show in Boston as well. But when how do I put this? It was a little bit overwhelming because not only am I performing naked in front of a group of people, I'm also performing naked in front of a group of my coworkers and peers. These are not strangers to me. These are people I work with every day. And the audience was lit in the way that the show is set up. I was able to see some people, peers of mine outside, and the news of me hitting the stage sort of, hit, and I saw this like mad rush of people coming in, and I thought that was a little intimidating, so we're working around that this time. It's why I'm charging admission, and we've asked people that are going to see the show to come and commit to seeing the whole show and not popping in and out, so that other comics don't have that experience.
Well, thanks. And what do you hope to see for this show since you're now producing it?
I hope it's as fun as the last time. We're doing it seasonally. I think one of the dangers with like a niche, not niche, but what's the word that I'm looking for? One of the dangers with a naked comedy show is that if you're doing it every week or every month, I think that it can get stale. It's not quite the special event that it is if you do it less frequently, and that can, I don't know, it can cheapen things. If there was an eclipse every month, it just wouldn't be special anymore. So we want to keep the show special by having it seasonally instead of monthly or weekly.
Well, great. Thanks for your time.
Of course.